It was just another night, or at least I thought it was. But something in the dark changed everything I believed. The sky was heavy over me, no stars, no light, no sign. I felt like heaven disappeared and left me there behind. I tried to pray, but nothing came, just silence in my chest, and every question I had held wouldn't let me rest. I thought my faith was fading, I thought I lost my way. But something in that darkness was about to change me. It was the night that changed my faith, when everything went still, when I had nothing left in me but a broken will. No answers, no clear voice, no sign to show the way, but something deep inside my soul refused to walk away. I faced the parts I used to hide, the truth I couldn't see. I stood alone with all my fear, with nothing left but me. But in that quiet, empty space, where I had reached the end, I felt a peace I can't explain, like something deep within. Not loud, not overwhelming, but stronger than my fear. A presence in the silence that told me I am here. It was the night that changed my faith, when I could not pretend, when I stopped trying to control and let my spirit bend. No miracle, no sudden light, no voice that split the sky, but something in that silent night taught me how to trust and why. Faith isn't always seeing, faith isn't always clear. Sometimes it's just believing when nothing's really there. Sometimes it's in the breaking, sometimes it's in the fall. That's where you find the deepest truth. God was there through it all. It was the night that changed my faith. Now I finally see, it wasn't in the answers, it was in trusting Thee. And even when it's quiet and I don't understand, I remember that night and I place it in Your hands. That night didn't break me, it built my faith. It built my faith. Everything I thought I needed was taken from my hands, and
And in that empty place I finally saw what I still had. I lost the things I leaned upon. The ground beneath me shook. Everything I built my life on fell faster than it took. I reached for something to hold on, but nothing stayed the same. And in the silence of it all, I barely knew my name. What I thought was everything was never really mine. And in the loss I couldn't see there was something divine. When I had nothing, I had him. When everything was gone, when I was standing in the dark, he was my only one. No strength, no plan, no way to run, no place that felt like home. When I had nothing, I was never alone. I stopped pretending I was strong. I let the silence speak. I laid my broken pieces down, admitting I was weak. And in that place of emptiness, where I had reached the end, I felt a presence stronger than the world I tried to defend. Not in the noise or what I knew, not in what I could see, but in the space I feared the most, he was there with me. When I had nothing, I had him. More than I could need, more than every answer, more than what I believed. No fear could take what he became, no loss could take his place. When I had nothing, I found his grace. Strip it all away, take what I thought your light, because if I have you, I have everything. Even in the loss, I have everything. When I had nothing, I had him. Now I finally see what I thought was empty was where he carried me. Now I don't fear the loss again. Now I understand. When I had nothing, I had everything in him. I lost the world, but I found him. I thought you were gone when I needed you the most, but maybe that was the moment you were closest. I called your name into the dark, but all I heard was space. No answer in the silence, no sign of your embrace. nights that felt so long, like you had turned away, like heaven closed its doors on me and left me there to break. I couldn't feel you, I couldn't see, but something deep was holding me. When heaven felt far, you were closest. When I thought I stood alone, in the silence, in the broken, you were there, unseen, unknown. Every tear, every moment, I thought you let me fall. When heaven felt far, you were closest through it all. I didn't see the hands that moved in places I couldn't reach. I didn't hear the quiet voice that was trying to teach. I thought my faith was slipping fast, like I was losing ground. But even in my weakest place, you never left me down. What I called distance was deeper than I knew. You were closer than my breath, even when I doubted you. When heaven felt far, you were closest. Through the doubt and through the pain, every step I thought was empty was not taken in vain. Even when I couldn't feel you, even when I lost it all, when heaven felt far, you were there through it all. Not in the noise, but in the quiet. Not in the answers, but in the fight. You were there, holding me still, closer than I ever knew, closer than I could feel. When heaven felt far, you were closest. Now I finally see, every moment I felt lost, you were carrying me. Now I trust the silent places. Now I trust the unseen call. When heaven felt far, you were closest through it all. You never left, I just couldn't feel you. You thought it went unheard, like it vanished in the air. But heaven never missed it, not even one prayer. You whispered through the silence, with tears you couldn't hide. You spoke into the darkness, with nowhere left inside. You waited for an answer that never seemed to come. And and every passing moment made you feel undone. You thought it was forgotten, like it faded into space. But God was listening closely to every word you prayed. The prayer you thought was ignored was never out of reach. Every word you ever spoke was heard in heaven's peace. Not one cry was wasted, not one tear unseen. The prayer you thought was ignored was working in between. You didn't see the movement behind the quiet sky. You didn't know the answer was forming over time. What felt like pure rejection was something you couldn't trace. God was shaping something more beyond your time and place. The silence wasn't empty, it was full of unseen grace. God was writing answers you couldn't yet embrace. The prayer you thought was ignored was never left behind. Every moment of your faith was held in perfect time. Even in the waiting, even in the unseen, the prayer you thought was ignored was building something deep. Just because it's quiet doesn't mean he's gone. Just because you're waiting doesn't mean you're wrong. He hears the broken whispers, he sees the hidden tears. God is always working, even through the years. The prayer you thought was ignored was answered in a way that you couldn't understand at that moment in your pain. Now you see the purpose, now you finally know. The prayer you thought was ignored was never let go. He heard you, even in the silence. I didn't find you at my strongest, not when everything was right. I found you when I had nothing left. In the darkest night, I hit the ground I feared the most, with nowhere left to go. Everything I tried to hold just slipped right through my soul. The voices in my head grew loud, saying I was done, that I had lost what mattered most, that I had come undone. But in the middle of the breaking, when I thought I'd lost the fight, something reached into the darkness and pulled me toward the light. I found God in my lowest place, where I had nothing left, not in power, not in strength, but in my emptiness. When I was broken, when I fell, when I thought I'd lose, I found God in my lowest place, and He pulled me through. I stopped pretending I was fine, I stopped trying to stand, and in the moment I let go, I felt His unseen hand. Not in noise, not in the crowd, not in what I knew, but in the silence of my pain, He made Himself so true. What I thought was my ending was the place I'd finally see. God was never far away, He was waiting there for me. I found God in my lowest place, where my pride was gone, where I couldn't hide anymore, where I didn't feel strong, when everything I built collapsed and I had no control. I found God in my lowest place, and He restored my soul. Now I understand. Every moment I was broken was part of His plan. Now I'm stronger, now I see what I couldn't face. I didn't lose everything, I found God in that place. The place I feared the most brought me closest to Him.